If you are hearing these words, know this. It is no accident. This is something more: resonance. Your soul, like a taut string, has awaited this call, this quiet yet insistent summons. You feel it, don't you? That vague, inexplicable unease that grips you every time you watch the news. That oppressive sense that the whole world has gone mad, that everything is going entirely wrong, as if some delicate thread holding it all together has snapped. But these are not merely your personal, fleeting worries or anxieties. No, this is the deepest vibration of reality itself, twisted, torn, and as if screaming in pain. Before we step into the very sanctum sanctorum, make your choice. Your like is not just a sign of approval. It is a powerful declaration of your intention, your first conscious step. Your subscription signifies an entry into the ranks of truth seekers. We are living in truly prophetic times when the veil between worlds grows thin and ancient prophecies are manifesting before our very eyes. In the very heart of our civilization, in a land steeped in millennia of struggle and unwavering faith, an event is being prepared that will fundamentally alter the course of history: the construction of the Third Temple in Jerusalem. This is not merely a grand architectural undertaking, not another political statement. It is the pulse of eschatological prophecy, beating in unison with our present. The truth that they diligently conceal behind the veil of daily news is in fact simple and perhaps terrifying. And this is not the product of a conspiracy theory. It is a conspiracy aimed directly at your consciousness. We observe the world moving inexorably toward a point of no return. Geopolitical tensions are thickening. Economic crises follow one another with menace. And social structures themselves are thinning, ready to fracture. All of this is but carefully orchestrated links in a single, truly grand design. A plan whose roots reach into deep antiquity to texts that for centuries remain subjects of interpretation, yet whose true meaning was never unveiled. A mere lost quatrain from Centuria 11, 93rd verse, found amongst the dusty tomes of the Vatican, hints at a sanctuary reborn from ashes like a phoenix, heralding an era of change. This clearly echoes the prophecies of the hermit monk Kenshin. His scrolls, discovered in a burnt monastery on Mount Kurama, speak of the reunion of heaven and earth through a sacred edifice, which will become the nexus of a new world order. And if we add to this a leak from Project Chimera, a document purportedly developed by a clandestine group of analysts, we find mentions there too of symbolic construction designed to trigger a chain reaction of events leading to a transformation of the global paradigm. These are not mere coincidences. This is a sort of harmonic resonance, uniting disparate yet so valuable voices of wisdom. The prophecies of Vanga, foretelling great upheavals and the birth of a new era, the ancient calculations of the Maya, pointing to the cyclical nature of time and impending global transformations, and the mystical revelations of the Gnostics, speaking of our world as a prison to be overcome. All of them, essentially, speak of the same thing, merely using different words. We observe these processes with growing unease, but this is not simply a series of external events. Recall that inexplicable anxiety that suddenly grips you at 3 a.m, or that profound sense of alienation when you gaze at strangers' faces on the street, as if they were merely passive puppets in someone else's mundane play. This is not ordinary melancholy or depression. This is your soul, suffocating within this artificial matrix. It is your inner being, acutely sensing the falseness, the deception, and the unbearable pretense of the reality around you, desperately striving for freedom. You feel the energetic fields around you shift, how the complex fractal patterns within the unfolding of geopolitical events reflect deeper, unconscious processes occurring in the collective unconscious of all humanity. What some scientists term the collapse of quantum probability is not merely an abstract scientific hypothesis. It is, rather, a reflection of our shared, accumulated readiness for an inevitable transition. The influence of solar cycles on the new sphere, on the very collective consciousness of all humankind, becomes undeniably palpable, like a quiet yet persistent wave rolling onto the shore. And now, the pivotal moment of truth arrives. A moment when this entire intricate web of lies, woven over centuries, all these fragile illusions that envelop us, all these deeply entrenched fears that bind our souls, must finally crumble, disintegrating into dust. But what if all these terrible monsters that so often confront us, destructive wars, devastating crises, ruinous pandemics, are merely pale shadows cast upon the walls of our inner cave? What if the true, most powerful tyrant to whom we submit is actually looking at you directly from your own reflection in the mirror? The universe doesn't seek to punish humanity. It is rather relentlessly burning away the poison, that very poison of fear, profound ignorance, and mindless materialism, which so slowly, yet surely, kills our true, original nature. It is like the most complex cosmic surgery, painful but absolutely necessary for our rebirth. Yourself that you have so diligently constructed, your fragile crown of glass, your delicate ego, all of this must be shattered to free your true essence, the real you. The ruthless, soulless system, like metallic veins permeating every aspect of our lives, must be dismantled, destroyed to its very foundations. The greatest secret that they so carefully try to hide from the world is that prophecies are not simply predictions of the arrival of some future savior. They are, in fact, an activation code. The code for the savior, already dwelling within you, awaits its moment. You are not merely a passive observer of this pivotal historical juncture. You are its central, indispensable element. Prophets foresaw not a single chosen one, but an entire army of awakened souls united by a common purpose. They saw precisely you. You are not simply a part of destiny. You are its embodiment. The third temple is not merely a structure of stone, but something far more profound. A temple being erected within your own consciousness. It is the dwelling place of an awakened soul, finding its true form. And now, with your eyes wide open, you can no longer remain in passive inaction. Your appreciated response, marked with a like, is like a brilliant flash of light, instantly illuminating the vast network. And when you share that knowledge, it's as if you plant a fertile seed in the boundless desert of slumbering minds. Your subscription is more than just an action. It's a sacred oath, an oath to yourself, an oath to unwavering truth. If you feel ready for more, for a deeper dive, then our inner circle will become your operational base, your center of action. Your support, expressed through a super thanks, is like that inexhaustible energy fueling our collective flame in this arduous battle against the encroaching darkness. Stay with us until our next meeting. Remain aware, stay connected, and never, do you hear, never stop asking questions.